It's been a while since I've done one of these. About 51 weeks, just under a year. I started this video series the day I got home from college. And I remember this feeling of just being exhausted and not knowing where I wanted to go, what I wanted to do. Being in this transitional, this liminal phase in my life. There was so much uncertainty. I had just graduated. I didn't have any job prospects. I didn't have a career path that I was set to follow. And I had literally just gotten home. It was like 5 a.m. and I had just gotten home to my parents' house in California. Made the long trek out from Colorado right after I graduated. And some fireworks are going off. It's July 3rd. And it feels like a fitting time to start this up again. I hope you can still hear me. I'm just using my computer audio and I have no idea if this is coming through. So I guess we'll see when this is done recording. But I wanted to record myself again. Because I've been undergoing a lot of transformation over the past 12 months, but really even the past 6. In December, I quit my job. This was the job that I'd gotten out of sheer luck through meeting someone, meeting a startup founder on my way home back from college. Something that I wouldn't have expected to lead to me moving to San Francisco, working at a tech company for half a year, crushing it, doing really well, making good friends, making a good amount of money. I'm very competitive, so the sales organization was just really good for me in some ways, and in other ways, it really burnt me out. It really forced me to confront what I really want and what I'm doing all this for. For the past 4 or 5 years, I've really been pushing myself to self-improve, focusing on self-development, focusing on achieving as much as I can, and proving to myself, proving to the world, proving to all the people that didn't believe in me that I could accomplish things. And to some degree I did. I proved a lot of these things. I started a company in college. I did sales. I learned sales in the span of basically a year and learned to absolutely crush it. Made a bunch of money. And then lucked into another sales job and crushed it again. Made more money and, earned some status with it. I felt like I had this ideal lifestyle of like working at a fast growing like tech company, making a good amount of money, living in a big city, being fully independent for the first time in my life. I'd sort of thought that would resolve a lot of the internal struggles that I had. And it didn't. It just kicked the can down the road. And around November, December, I realized that I was burning out and I didn't know what was next, and there was a lot of fear. And eventually it just got to the point where I spent most of my waking hours, most of my waking minutes, seconds thinking about my job and how I wanted to quit and how much I hated it. And yet not knowing what was next. Well, the past 6 months have been figuring out what's next. And I'm still in that process of figuring it out. I started a new coaching business with one of my best friends, which was initially quite successful. But we've since sort of dialed it back, wound it down a bit. Since priorities-wise, it just didn't seem like a match for both of us right now. It's still something I really enjoy. I think coaching is going to be a lifelong journey that I hopefully follow. I found that there's so much I have to learn and develop by teaching. I found it incredibly rewarding. And I've just been impacted so deeply by coaches and teachers in my life that um, it's not even a sense of obligation, but it just feels right. It feels right because most of my teachers just were terrible to me growing up. And I feel like I really believe that people deserve better. People deserve teachers and coaches and mentors who are passionate about what they do, who are competent, and who really care about their students. Their students who are willing to invest the time and energy and effort and attention into whatever craft or study that they're in, not just going through the motions. Intentionality, that feels like such an important piece of living well. I'm not really sure what I wanted to talk about today, but I'm taking a course right now that involves free writing every day for 7 to 10 minutes, and I'm also taking a storytelling course. And that storytelling course is on a 1 week break right now. And I thought, what better time to start this up again? The other day, I was swiping through the favorites album on my Photos app on my phone, and I saw some old videos I recorded in college, and I remembered every once in a while I would just whip out my camera on my phone. I'd be driving or in my room or something, just in a private space, and documenting, just talking out loud, documenting my life. And I realized I really want to do that. I really want to keep doing that. I really want to be able to look back on my life and see where I was in various periods, see how I was doing, what I was thinking. And I kind of mentioned this at the start of the video, but the past 6 months have been incredibly transformative for me, and I don't think I could even describe half of that transformation in one video, so I won't get into it today, but I'm hoping that I can start to not only share this with my future self, share this with anyone who feels like they're in a similar place or approaching a similar place, but also for myself to process. It's been a deep feeling of transformation and change, and it can be a little bit disorienting. Like looking back and realizing that, wow, the person I was a month ago was even fundamentally, in some ways, different from the person I am now. And it's crazy to think that it's been 6 months because it's felt like a lifetime, and yet it's felt like the span of a couple weeks. I'm no longer on the calendar that I've been on my whole life of school, classes, semesters, summer breaks, winter breaks. It's just life coming at you. And I want to do something with that life. I really do. It's been a gift. I've been given so many beautiful experiences and seen so many beautiful things that I really just want to share it. Even if it just helps one person. Even if that one person is me. All right. That's all I got to say. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.